are about to get a little bit more of the story, right? I think we definitely got the killer being someone that they were looking for, and he just happens to appear years later after them hunting for him. And they did say the girl is the one who hung up the phone call. I thought that was pretty easy to figure out. It's just we need to understand her motives for why, because we know there was 5 students. One is dead. Where are the others? Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. She
冯斌的
seems
求救电话
traumatized.
是你按掉的吗？
Yeah, this is how we ended the last episode.
我知道，这将又是一个骗局。
There's that guy again in the wheelchair.
局中的最后一个骗局。
The grandfather, right?
不过，搭乘一艘移民的轮船远渡重洋，前往一个陌生的国度。
Let me tell you, his reflection did not look like him at all.
你在特调组申请的任何材料都必须由我和督组签批才行，否则你一个字也见不到。
That kind of has him over a barrel. Every time I see the Last Supper painted, I am curious who is Judas? Who is the one to betray Jesus here?
我竟一致的跟商量好了似的。
Oh, so maybe they did discuss it beforehand. Then you have to find the inconsistencies in what they're saying.
这就是这个案子最不可思议的地方。
Why do they have a connection? Yeah.
现在当务之急就是解决一个品学兼优的女同学为什么会和一个流窜的通缉犯扯上关系。
Maybe it's really her father.
如果夏西南也是一个受害者呢？
That's a big possibility, yes.
我是觉得，像他这样的家境，在学校里面。
Oh, and she went along with it. Oh, brilliant. Very prominent. I'm guessing that is her. Oh no. And then he gets a message. Every time the janitor releases something, it's a clue. Yeah, we need to really know more about him. He's the most curious one out of all of them now.
干什么的？
Wait, who's this person that saved him? Is that the old man? Did that not look like the old man? I mean, yeah, it's right to kind of start looking into him. There's too much around him, not to. Oh no, this is a big posh area.
我爸妈不在家。
Yeah, we need to talk to you.
我们找你。
They both smiled the same way. Foosball table. I had one of those.
今天我去过特调组了，你们是不是还要问一样的问题？
Yes.
他说那个杀死冯斌的凶手跟他有勾结，他还说是他害死的冯斌。
Nice trickery. He did seem like the one that would crack the easiest.
2张卡应该一共有30万，麻烦您帮我照顾照顾夏西南。
Yeah, he's in love with her.
向特调组隐瞒一个通缉了10年的通缉犯取枪，
That's a crime. Yeah, you can't. Yeah, if he's a fugitive.
跟你废什么话呀？给你爸妈打电话，哎，他有点硬是吧？跟总统吃饭啊？
别打！我说。
Not them putting in a swear. He likes superheroes.
不用回答，你只需要点头或者摇头。
Oh?
那就是你爸妈喜欢超人。
唉，
Oh.
阿曼的想法总是和我们的有些出入。那学校里有人欺负夏西南他们吗？
There's your answer right there. Yep, there it is.
既然你喜欢他，那你希望你喜欢的人永远被人欺负着吗？
He wants to protect her.
他们是萨满。
萨满是死神，
Yeah.
传说在狂欢节的夜里，萨满会召唤出徘徊在人间的恶灵。冯斌是萨满，王潇他们是被普通人看不起的下等人，
And they're trying to get
而你
revenge.
是平民。
It feels like a game.
都要举行一次抽奖，在平民里面抽5个人来玩捉迷藏。
This is creepy.
有什么好处吗？
加入他们以后就安全了。
From bullying or
你被抽中过吗？
that's a yes.
看谁能够最快在一群变装的学生中找出被选定的路。
Yep.
本来应该是这样。
I'm glad he figured that out so quickly. And she's got the bells on her so that they can always hear her. So, the most obvious place to hide. And I don't like that you can only see this main girl's feet. They're wearing masks. Oh, so they just bully and beat this person up. They said he was nice, but is he only pretending to be nice? Maybe not with that look.
这是他们内部流传的，这次离校前，冯斌特意带出来的。
And that's why he was killed.
这男孩真是吓破胆了，都到了这个地步了，还是不敢说。
Because if he says it, then he knows he's next to be bullied and beaten up.
如果这就是他们选择欺凌对象的标准的话，可真是挺聪明的。
是啊，
Well, yeah, because no matter what happens, she can't express what's going on.
成绩优秀、漂亮的女孩，确实不是一个很好的选择。
Or is she the perfect choice because of these reasons?
喂，老大，
The cutaways. She looks like she was in can't remember the group now. They produced 101. ISO.
打电话，把他和他父母都叫过来问话。
But are they going to be really prominent people with bad attitudes?
我觉得从这方面入手没有用。学校里的事情，只要不造成严重影响，就算是集体霸凌这种，找不到确凿证据也不能怎么样。
And they won't care. Yeah, the system won't care.
涛哥，你带人去学校了解一下情况。小乔，通知学校。
I mean, he's glasses is not wrong, but it's just there's always something missing.
我建议你查从10年前到现在的所有案件，有没有带着疑点的案件，有没有抓住的嫌疑人体貌特征跟杜国生相似的，甚至他的指纹，我们都
这个工作量太大了。
You shouldn't ignore him. He clearly. This is going to come back to bite you. Did you not check the stalls to see if someone's in them?
网上热议的那件案子，杀害离家出走男生的凶手，不是那个持刀抢劫的小流氓。
肖长官，
Can you see the person watching you?
肖长官，你说呀？喂，
Are you about to snitch? I knew it was him because he was the only one paying attention to him.
你上厕所这么长时间，是闹肚子吗？
有点。
I thought he was also there.
母亲在一起生活4年，他工作忙，一个人带孩子不方便。晚上回不来的时候， 会把你寄养在一个邻居那儿。
Oh, who's that neighbor? Yeah.
正好是我们特调组的前辈。
Of course.
你可以好相处，你也可以继续孤僻。你愿意和大家打成一片最好，不愿意也无所谓。别说是你。
Is he that antisocial? Yep, he was in that bathroom listening to you.
不好意思，陆长官，打断一下你的思想工作。肖探员，
He's like, excuse me for a second.
你告诉谁了？
别着急，我方才说的是他。
Yeah, he didn't actually do it. He wanted to and he stopped himself.
确定案发现场拍到的监控就是杜国生之后，我和陶泽看了他相关的全部资料。这么明显的线索，我们不可能漏掉的。
Someone took the clue.
你跟霍肖到底什么关系？
We saved him, didn't he, from bullying? So much happened in this episode. I actually found it quite a lot of it to go quite quickly, and then the last 10 minutes was really slow, but not in a bad way. There was just so much information that I felt like there was so much to find out, and it kind of bled in, didn't it, to different storylines. The one with glasses, for now, several episodes has been really a focal point and acting in a very suspicious way. And then we see the culmination here. And I did say people from the SID from back then would be involved, and it made sense. Obviously, it had to be someone, and now we know who he is. But the fact that he was trying to be an informant at that point, even if he couldn't do it, it's like now he's someone you can't trust. You have to watch out for. But I like that we got a lot more of his story arc because it was so interesting, right? Because you're getting little bits and pieces of it, but you're never getting the full story. So of course you kind of want to know why he is the way he is. Then we got a flashback of the bullying, and you understand, and he was saved and protected, and then it built from there. But with the IPAFs, there's always a link back to them, always connection. There's always someone that they've been working on for years. And then we've got the school bullying aspect. And I hate bullies with every fiber of my being. And I always have this real, inside this really visceral reaction to them. And they do such a good job because that actress was only on screen for a very minimal amount of time, and I really despise her. And if she was the one who set it up for that girl to be killed because she was jealous that she was second in line, it shows you how dangerous these kind of schools are. Bullying is very rife. And when you come from a poor background and you can't stand up or speak up for yourself, they continue to do it. And there's no repercussions. And this happens, and we know this happens. There are many stories around the world about how vicious it can get. And then you find out the parents are higher ups who pay people off. And it's like, you're not teaching your children to be good people, and it's such a shame that people grow up to be the way they are. So it feels like they've split into two storylines. So we need to obviously do this, the kids' school one, and then we need to understand about the guy with glasses and how they link up. And yeah, just very interesting because you really could see Pesu pay attention to him. I don't know how Pesu gets around, but people notice Pesu and then he's gone, and then they seem to forget that he could be anywhere. Like, he's in the building, he's always there to hear the information that is needed. But it looks like we're about to get a flashback and a story about how he knew the man. So I have to say it was a very interesting story because there's just two big plots going on, and I hope something happens to those girls and their parents. There's some sort of repercussion, but I always fear that shows tend to not do it. Hopefully this show does, because so far it does tend to bring people back in who are side characters, and they, either get their just desserts, or at least we see them again to see like the outcome of a situation. I shall see you in a minute for episode 20. Here we go. I mean, he did save him from bullying.
我爸妈离婚以后，我被判给了我妈抚养。我妈是护士，平
Oh,
时
she
没
was a
时间照
nurse.
顾我。
Oh, so he had to raise himself. Oh, okay. Oh, poor kid. So he would be what we call a latchkey kid. He fits into the age frame and then had parents who worked, so he kind of had to look after himself.
小时候写作文，我的爸爸，我写的都是他。
Because this is the man who technically raised you.
长大以后，我也想像他一样进 SID，作为一个无所不能的探长。
This is why he fights so hard to get these cases fixed. Kick them in the nuts. Is that him there? Yeah.
我就是小汉阳的爸爸。
Like, oh, these kids need such a beatdown, and so do their parents. I'm not. I'll beat you all down.
霍叔叔，你跟我妈结婚吧。
No.
哎呀，你先听我把话说完。而且，陆国生在信中消失了那么久，
Yeah. Oh, you found out the information.
提取到他的指纹了呢？啊？
So was he killed because he was uncovering the deception?
在一个啤酒瓶上，意外地检测到了一枚指纹，属于通缉犯。
But was it placed there? That's what it sounds like.
因为这件事情，在我心里翻来覆去了很多年，我每天都在复习。
I was gonna say, this is someone who pays attention to detail and goes over it.
曾经是本市最奢华的娱乐场所之一，后来起了一场大火，因为消防问题罚了款，被迫关停。
Was that intentional? Were they made to close down?
当天，某特调组探员索贿未果，和领班起了冲突，失手将领班的头磕在了桌角上，人当场死亡。
Oh, so he set fire to the place to cover it up.
或小以追查通缉犯的名义，反复向商家索取巨额贿赂，并失手杀人，有人证，也有物证。
It was a cover-up.
所以你打算告诉媒体，说有人藏匿在逃犯杜国生
Well,？someone definitely is.
或小就光棍一条，
家里唯一的老母亲也在出事没多久以后一病不起。没过多久，
Oh, this is really depressing.
没了。
He is right that they wouldn't have done anything.
更不用说现在的新鲜事这么多，明星出个轨都比杀人好看。像杜国生这样的案子，就算被引起议论，
Would die down really easily.
但也是我们能够找到幕后人的一个线索和契机。只要你不打草惊蛇。
Oh, when he puts it into perspective, you're just like the pieces come together.
而真正的冤屈的人在皇权之下却无人问津，想想都觉得不公平。
It's because it is unfair, but it's reality.
要是霍长官泉下有知，一定也会觉得很有怨气，对吧？
你胡说！
怎么？
It's the music just getting heightened as this is happening. Well, hand in your badge, ID. Here we go. I knew that was going to happen. I'm just worried something could happen to him now.
我的表好像丢了，看到过吗？
应该在书房。
Oh, you answered that way too quickly. Gave yourself away. Not as good as you think you are.
你的同学都告诉我了，关于狂欢节捉迷藏的事情。
Oh, I was like, what did they do? Oh, yeah, of course.
你在怕什么？
That should be bullied and probably picked on more.
你的另一个同学本来可以置身事外，也是因为你才把这些事情全部都告诉我们。 你的爷爷现在坐着电动轮椅从家到特调。
And no one would really help him properly. Just say it.
小西兰，我有个故事，想不想听一下？
No, I mean, sure, why not?
你们特招生一般要跟学校签合约，是不是？如果毁约，就要偿还已经支付过的奖学金。
Ooh, that.
否则他不但让你在学校混不下去，还要让你偿还奖学金。
Yeah. Oh, that makes so much sense.
所以你是他们这帮人里的内奸。
Yeah, well, her reaction says yes.
冯兵家境宽裕，父母很有办法，即使被学校抓回去，也有人想办法让他不留处分。
I was gonna say, yeah, he's rich. They'll find a way for him not to be punished.
你的同学说，杨雨金是因为嫉妒选中了你，然而来提醒你的人并不是他，而是某个掌控着一切的人。
Who is that person?
是不是在垃圾桶里？垃圾桶上的血迹里面检测到了杜国生的指纹。杜国生在杀完冯兵之后，为什么没有
Exactly, he only wanted the phone.
我们逃吧，
Okay, so this is where he confesses.
然后正常上学，正常生活。
Together. Oh, the one who was looking at him. Okay, so it is him, because I wondered why he looked back at him.
他的父亲不过恰好是莲花地产的董事长魏长红吧？
And of course, this is why he's so cocky.
我见过他们怎么弄王潇。
所以你害怕自己也受到这样的虐待是吗？
Well, yeah, look what they did to that poor girl. Well,
向啥托付问好？
经理长，
yep.
他说，那个人最近在外地，不过已经约好了狂欢节的时候就回来，让我们在酒店住几天。
Yeah, I think he was setting you all up to be killed and blamed.
吴永轩找上了我。
夏西南，
He sounds like a villain just from his voice.
狂欢节有什么安排吗？不是都商量好明晚8点逃课去博格酒店了吗？
Who told you?
他给了我一个有追踪定位的手机。
So that they would know where they were. They could never fully hide.
你没事吧？
If you're trying to do a tourniquet, you don't do it like that.
为什么，西南？
我对不起你，我对不起你，都是我的错。
I mean, you kind of are an accomplice. Yeah, I bet he feels really betrayed and then it dies.
一旦报案查到这个的话，那我就再也没有办法上学了。
Now we know why he hid it. So dramatic. I'm telling you, teenagers are the worst. Oh, this just makes everything so much sadder.
我喜欢你。
But it cost you your life. Back home to your humble abode.
塞纳河右岸，我的表好像丢了，看到过吗？
I'm glad he's thinking back to it, because that was like the big moment. Now you know he's also following him and keeping up to date with him, but I thought you already knew that. No, no touching.
你家怎么亮着灯啊？
Oh shit.
我真的关灯了。
That means someone's in there or was in there. Oh, his mom. Okay.
妈呀！犯罪分子还给你讲周六周日放假呢， 跟爸在一起生活这么久，怎么还没有觉？
It's your mother.
听说你们这次的案子很棘手。
Yes, sir.
你们那点事儿啊，我什么不知道。我是监察署的副监察长。
He's heard this line so many times.
这1年以来，特调组接到的重大刑事案件是。
And you've solved a few. We've seen it.
以前一个人无所谓，现在还有一个人在，太不安全了吧？
And look, so he knows he must have been around it because that's where the watch is. I was curious why they highlighted the cat a second ago earlier.
我就跟你说一声，我就走了。
Oh, right. Does he think he's going to be kicked out?
见过的变态没有1000也有800。你应该相信你最开始的直觉。
You're not a psychopath. No, you're not.
天生基因有缺陷，道德感、责任感低于正常水平。
I'd say it's pretty high.
因为你每次回家都会把手表放在同一个地方，你不会以为这种小细节我没有注意到吧？
I was going to say you should know he would notice these details. He's so perceptive and so aware of like cases and their details.
而你一旦打开了盒子，一旦你开始怀疑了，不管对方之前是怎么想的，
It's been altered. Yeah, the trust is gone.
你怎么知道活肖的？
Well, you did say he could ask. So that's giving him kind of the information you want to give him and kind of he needs. Like there's this. Yeah, all those motions. They are truly dramatic. It's yeah. So again, it is really 2 different plot points. It was very emotional, like a lot of sadness through a big portion of this. Like we getting to know people's storylines, their backstories, like people they loved, the cases that happened before, bribes. It looks like intentional murder, or at least accidental murder, but intentional arson. So it's like, cool, and that obviously isn't good. And then it shows you again within the SID that there's corruption, which we know, but it's one of those things that you can make the assumptions all you want, or can assume all you want until you're given the facts. And that's what happens with a lot of us. We have that unconscious bias until it's been proven right or wrong. The father, I don't know, Huijiao's father, they intentionally made him suspicious. So that's why you've got to just like keep an eye on that character if we see him again, which I'm sure we will, because why introduce him so late into the show unless you're going to have him at a forefront at one point. With the kids, it just gets really sad and depressing because that girl is just she's kind of stuck, and in the end she betrayed someone who liked her, and what looked like she liked him back. In the end, it led to his death. So she is an accomplice. And that monitor guy, I'm going to call him a boy because he's a little boy. I noticed the look that other kid gave him when we saw him and the smugness of it. And again, when you have family of power, they will just hide everything. It gets swept under the rug. I'm still hoping we get a little bit more of that storyline. Like they can get him arrested. They can get evidence against him. I don't know, because it does feel like they're so split in what's happening in the episode that I'm not sure what's going to be found out first. Who's going to be asking what? Will they be able to arrest these kids? Will be, I guess not until the main killer is found. But you know, there's evidence against them, but they're so powerful that they could just have it swept under the rug. I'm hoping we still get a few more episodes about this. Every other case has been, but this case is very split for me in terms of plot A, plot B. So I'm hoping we have a few more episodes and people are brought to justice. But I guess we'll find out when we get to the next lot of episodes. Thank you for watching.